Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am scrapbooking with my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I'm going to put that off to the side. So I have some photos here from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club retreat last August. And some of them I've already scrapbooked, some of them are duplicates. So I wanted to show you guys kind of my process. So when I get to this, because you know, I don't scrapbook super chronologically anymore. So what I have done is pulled out the album from that time. So this is going to be August, and this is going to be where these photos kind of go into play. So I just want to see what I have and what I need to scrapbook. Now I did scrapbook this photo twice. This is like the funny one, and that one's that one. I'm okay with that. This one pops open. So once I figure out where this permanent place will be, I will actually slit this so you'll be able to flip those open. Okay, and then that's it. Okay, so do I have... I don't think I have a photo where it actually is the name of the place. So that one, so these two can still be done. I have a story to tell about that. That's packing. And I already have these. Do I have... I feel like I've scrapbooked this though. Okay, so story to be told, story to be told. We have a couple stories to be told. So I think I'm going to grab these four, use those, 5, we'll use those. We'll use all of these photos. And I'm going to do a double page spread in here. So we'll put the album off to the side. These will be kept for other stories. Now I've got my photos, double page spread. Let's see what I can do. All right, that was a little bit of a long intro, huh? I just wanted to give you guys kind of like the background and insight behind how I get when I start scrapbooking. And I know I've scrapbooked a bunch of that event already, but I haven't scrapbooked everything. So now I'm just going to get these photos down. So I have this jelly bean soup wood grain paper, and I just went ahead and spanned it across two 12 by 12 white sheets of cardstock, because like I said, this is going to be a double page layout. And I do have to say, many times when I'm doing a double page layout, I do my photos straight across the page. I also kind of bounce them across the page as well. But I will say straight across the page is something that I do on a regular basis. And I like that. I like it for two reasons. One, I just think it's a pleasing look. Like I like the way it looks. And two, I think when you put your photos in a straight line that spans 2 pages, it draws your eye naturally across the page. So in my albums, I have a lot of one-page layouts, and you can definitely tell that the pages do not go together. And when you're looking through an album, you kind of train your mind while you're looking through an album to see that. And when you have a 2-page layout in there, this kind of just like helps you to see that yes, this is a 2-page layout. So I went ahead and added this light green chatterbox paper, and wow, that stuff is thin, you guys. I mean, my word, chatterbox paper was thin. Who ever knew how thin it was in that moment? Like, did we really realize how thin chatterbox paper was? I don't think we did, or at least I didn't, because frankly, back when I scrapbooked, chatterbox was like the fanciest scrapbooking paper I scrapbooked with, was that chatterbox paper. And then, you know, then you started discovering other things, and, you know, it's just, I don't know, I just had a little nostalgic moment with scrapbooking. Now this is a die cut that says Love My Tribe, and while I am not a person that uses tribe in their everyday vernacular, this was the Love My Tribe retreat. So I figured I could use up all the tribe stuff that I have in my scrapbooking, because this retreat was Love My Tribe. So there we go. Now I do figure out where to put this darker green paper. I just want it to give it a little bit of something more, and then I'm going to go ahead and trim it with my scissors. Oops, I didn't trim it all the way, so I just popped it apart. It was underneath of a photo. You weren't going to see it anyway, so I wasn't too nervous about it. I was thinking about bringing in this October afternoon pattern paper. I had every intention of it, but I felt like if I brought in that, I might limit myself with my embellishments. So I decided to put the paper back into my kit, and then I decided to go check out the embellishments. Now I'm just pulling out everything that is right here next to me. And I've already got it in my mind that I am going to change out the love die cut to this love sticker that's over here on the right hand side. And then I'm also thinking about these Love from Lizzie peel offs. Now, at first I was just going to go ahead and place the peel offs on the papers and then keep going. But then I decided, you know what? I have a different idea of something I don't know if I've done exactly this way before with the peel offs. So I'm going to put those off to the side and really just start decorating my page. So I have the die cut that says Tribe, and then I'm going to pull out these stickers from the now defunct Gossamer Blue that say Love, and I'm just making sure to line up the stickers so that that line, that naturally occurring line that happens, since the stickers are two-toned like that, is straight. Like, I don't want that line to be bouncing. I want it to be straight. So now I have Love Tribe. I did think about putting My in because it really did nestle really great right there. But no, I'm going to do little teeny letter stickers instead. Just because when I'm doing a title, you guys, I think it looks more interesting. It's more fun. It catches your eye more if you're mixing up your fonts, your letters, or your colors. Just mixing up the stuff just makes it so much more interesting than a title that is in all of the same font, all of the same size, all of the same color. Like that gets boring to me, and I need to liven it up. I have well over 100 scrapbook albums, and that's a lot of pages, people, and I don't want it to ever feel boring to me. So doing that kind of thing livens it up, doesn't feel boring. I'm going to keep doing it. Now I do go ahead and trim down this what is this thingy? This little scallopy border sticker. And I felt like I just needed a little something else to span that page, which is why I put the washi tape on. And that's because I really wasn't paying attention to where the border ended on the left 12 by 12 layout. And I did not like where it ended. It basically ends in line with the two photos where they join up, and I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that at all. Now this On This Day sticker, spoiler alert, does not make it to the final layout. It's actually sitting on my desk organizer right now. I gotta remember that goes back into the kit. I'm just building up a little bit of embellishment. I know that I want an arrow up here in the upper left-hand corner. At first, I think it's going to be this pink one with the metallic circles, but again, it's not. Actually, both of those things are going to go down to the bottom here. Now here's another one of those My Tribe stickers. Don't you worry your pretty little heads off. I swear that sticker will also go on to the layout. So I decided that I'm going to move the arrow and the word phrase down here to the bottom where I'm going to put this floral. It's like a, I don't know I don't know how to describe it. It's like a abstract, funky, homey, floral type thing. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like a decoration that would be on a cuckoo clock. So anyway, that is there. And then I'm going to go ahead and take 2 of these sticker tags, and I'm going to build up the little cluster that I'd started to build. I'm going to rebuild it with tags as the base. So I do have that down there, and I'm thinking that something is going to have to go over top of those tags. But then I get distracted by other things, and I overlap this over here on this left hand side, and this cluster is going to be a little bit larger than I originally had planned for it, but that's okay. There's also some space in between these 2 sections of the cluster, but to me it reads as one. You might look at this and be like, whoa, why do you have 2 clusters right next to each other? But for me, like I said, it reads as one cluster. Now I am loving these Vicky Bouton stickers, so I go ahead and pull out the florals here. I believe these are from Wild Whisper and Honey. No. Wild Dreams and Honey. Shoot. What is it? It's Wild something and Honey. Wildflower and Honey, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's that collection, whatever, the Wild something and Honey. And then I'm going to overlap 2 florals over here and put those next to the title as well. Woo! Man, that yawn came out of nowhere. So now I'm going to go ahead and build up these word phrases down by that cuckoo clock flower, because now that I've said that, that's all I can see. And I switch up where I have the word phrases a little bit. I decide to place the longest word phrase between the wood grain and that green paper. And now I'm just like finalizing the embellishments, you guys. The embellishments still feel not enough. I need more. So that is what I am working for and working towards, is just getting more down there. Now, when I am looking for embellishments, I'm looking for things that can nestle and things that kind of like can just get in there, like a little hug, a little nestling in there, a little cuddling in there. And that's the best way I can describe it, because that's what I see in my mind, is like everything just coming up together and getting cuddly close. So even if it's not touching, it's still cuddled up in there. And I know that I've probably lost half of you already, where you're like, what are you talking about? And I don't know anymore what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I ever knew what I was talking about. But there it is. So I do layer up that flat sticker on top of a chipboard embellishment because I like the color. And it's a pair of dice, and I really don't know when I will be using a pair of dice embellishments. It's from the Let's Stay Home collection, so I'm sure that there are people that played lots Yahtzee and board games and lots of dice games. But we didn't, and we didn't like border up at home. We both have jobs where we have to go out and work. We didn't border up at home. So a lot of the stay home stuff is just going to be like lazy weekend stuff for us, and not necessarily like holing up at home. So anyway, I say all that to say, who knows when in the world I would ever use that embellishment with the dice on it, but it was a great color, so I overlapped a sticker on top of it, and it became a better embellishment that I could use right away. So I go ahead and tie some bows and put them in my tags, because you and I both know we cannot have naked tag holes. And then I added in 2 little letter stickers, an M and a Y, so that my title could be complete. And now, instead of doing a doodly line drawn border, I go ahead and do that with the Love from Lizzie peel-offs. And I love how it turned out. I love the color of it. I just love it. And now I've got these plastic Tim Holtz embellishments, and I'm going to go ahead and trim those up and get those down on the page as well. I felt like I had pops of black throughout my layout, but I wanted to add a little bit more. So in this case, I am going to change out the arrow. I had that small little arrow, and instead I'm going to put this big plastic one there. But don't fear, I'm going to bring back the small little guy too, because he nestles really good in the top part of that arrow. So I just go ahead and straighten him out. And then I'm also going to use my Love from Lizzie peel-offs in the hearts. And the small hearts are teeny. I mean, they are teeny. So I am going to be treating them as enamel dots. And you will see how teeny they are in a second. And then I will sprinkle those about just like I would do some enamel dots. And they're just those little extra pops of black. So now we are finished sprinkling those about. And I do believe that this is going to do it for this layout. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you again real soon for another video.